Hi, I am Marina and welcome to my channel. There will be a lot of pain in today's video, so please remove children from the screen. I'm kidding, but actually not. The main idea behind this video today is actually I want to bring one very important point that I'll be highlighting a bit later, but apart from me, as you probably guessed from the description of this video, doing 1000 sit-ups in one day, I'll also be explaining the benefits of sit-ups, how to do it right, how to do it correct to engage your abs in the right way. Share the videos of how I did 1000 sit-ups and all the pain I got from it and the results from this ugly, crazy challenge. So stay tuned. You're probably wondering why I decided to do it. That's a very good question because I think I asked myself a dozen of times during my challenge, like, why the hell am I doing this to myself? So there are probably four reasons. The first reason is I just want nice abs. Who doesn't, right? And all these things that, okay, you can do abs and you'll get 8-pack right away. I decided to see if you can do 1000 abs and get like 8 6-pack right away. You can stay tuned, or you can just scroll to the results section and you can see whether I got it or not. Second is in general, I'm doing right now a challenge of 30 days of 100 sit-ups to see if sit-ups really work, if they help you build the abs, or if it is a myth. So again, if you're interested to this, you can just stay tuned to my channel, support me and subscribe to it, and you will probably hopefully soon receive a video about this challenge as well. Another thing that I'm trying is I don't know, I probably think I'm crazy, but I'm trying to have a 10-minute plank. I'm not sure if it is even possible. I just have this weird number in my head, like 10 minutes. Why not? I haven't Googled whether people can do it or not, but why not, right? So I decided to give it a try, and training your core and your abs is essential if you want to stay in a plank for longer. So again, if you want to learn if I managed to make a 10-minute plank or not, so stay tuned, and I hope that you'll get also lots of other useful videos and information from my channel. I'm really putting my soul and heart and tears, everything in it. And probably the fourth one that motivated me, not the most, but like pushed me towards it, is videos of other bloggers, how they are doing this. They're boasting like, hey, I did 1000 sit-ups under 1 hour. So yeah, can you do this? And I'm like, huh, what the hell? Of course I can try. So let's see how I made these 1000 sit-ups. The main lesson that I want to do here is not about how to make 1000 sit-ups. No, that's not it. The main lesson here is that over speeding things and pushing yourself over some extreme limits won't do any good to your body and health. Whether it is doing 1000 sit-ups in one day, whether it is jumping into keto diet without any preparation, with no knowledge, whether it is doing 3, 4, 5 day water fast with no preparation for it, it will only do lots of harm for you. Like 1000 sit-ups won't give you an 8-pack right away. So no way, it will actually make it bigger. Spoiler alert, it will make it bigger. It won't give you 8 packs. Sticking to a diet for 2 weeks, yeah, it can help you lose some kilograms, but after that, they will come back and bring some friends that you wouldn't want to see, and you'll be even more stressed about how to get rid of them. Or, for example, if you're fasting for 72 hours and then just eat burgers right away, so yes, you'll lose some kilograms after these 72 hours of no food, but your body will be so much in shock and shocked after eating burger, right, after no food at all, that it will just go nuts. Or what I'm telling here, that it's all about life changing habits. That if you do something, do this one step at a time, baby steps. Do this with compassion. Do this slowly, loving your body. And if it is something, start very, very, very small, and don't demand a lot of things from yourself. But again, if you do this, try to make it more like your identity-based habit, that you want to be a better person. You want to be this healthy person who chooses wise. And I'm still learning this. I can also binge eat, I can binge watch, I can drink alcohol once in a while, I cannot work out, I can be super lazy. But I know that I'm still trying to be this better person and not over pushing these limits, that doing once 1000 sit-ups won't change my life, won't change the person whom I want to be. It's only every day for 1000 days in a row doing one sit-up. That's something that will change me. And I am really trying hard right now to do this. I have lots of tick lists and calendars where I'm ticking every day when I'm doing something, and I'm not ashamed if I don't do something in one day, because it happens, it's life, and I accept it. And I want to make sure that you also are not motivated by this video to go and do 1000 sit-ups right away. I want to bring the lesson here is that please don't do this. You better do this 1000 days in a row, just one sit-up. That will bring the result. So I hope that if you learn anything from this video, that will be this lesson. Before we dive into all these videos of pain, so first let's discuss the benefits of building your core, of doing the sit-ups. Obviously the first one is the core strength, and core strength, it is one of the biggest motivations for doing this sit-ups. By strengthening and tightening and toning your core, you reduce your risk of the back pain and injuries. Second is improving your muscle mass. So obviously once you're training your muscles, whenever you're training them, whether it is, I don't know, arms or legs or any other parts, it improves your muscles, and it's definitely better to have more muscles, because I'm already at that age where I keep losing a certain percentage of muscles every year. So although it is very, very, very sad, but I have to work out more and more and more to keep my muscles as strong as they were when I was 18 years old. So the third benefit of doing sit-ups is basic athletic performance. So recently I enrolled into another crazy idea of running a marathon. So I'm running with WWF, World Welfare Foundation. If you know, there is this panda logo. So I'm running with them in April 2024. And I really appreciate your support. If you can just donate, I know, £1, £2 or dollars to this foundation, I'll include the link in the description. That would be super beneficial, super helpful and inspiring to me. And definitely it will help preserve our nature and preserve the animals and Amazon forests and everything that they are doing. So that will be super helpful and beneficial to this charity. Anyway, so building my core, building my muscle will help me train better and run faster. So this is another benefit for me. And if you're also an athlete or you do lots of fitness, so doing the sit-ups and building your core can also help you perform better in your sort of exercises you're doing. Better balance and stability. So I started practicing actually also when I'm brushing my teeth, I'm standing on one foot just to practice my stability, because again, we are not getting younger, and to make sure that you have this like inner stability inside you, it's super important, and also helps you prevent any injuries that you might get and react faster in some circumstances where you have to be stable and to make sure that you won't fall. So it is also one of the important things and the benefit of the sit-up. And the last one is lower back pain, especially for women, especially for women in like elder age. So in particular, I have lots of pain in my back, and there are definitely many different reasons. Depends on my cycle, it depends on whether I did a workout, what I ate, how I slept, and so on and so forth. But again, because I'm building my abs, my core, it also builds the back, and it also helps you sit straight, walk straight, and build the muscles in your back as well. And by the way, when I was doing this 1000 sit-ups, so I started at some point feeling my back so severe, so I really felt all this muscle in my back. So when you're doing sit-ups, your back is also engaged and your muscles in your back are also growing. Hello my friends, so before I explain and walk you through my 1000 sit-ups journey, I just want to quickly share with you how to do it right. So there are only probably a few main principles that anyone who wants to do the sit-ups have to follow to make it right. The first one is, first we have to lock our feet to make sure that we are not focusing when we are doing the sit-ups. So, for example, if we do the sit-up and if it is not locked, so then basically it's really hard. You're just trying to navigate and you really can't make any sit-ups, or any proper sit-ups at least. So what you have to do, you have to lock your feet so that it will let you do the proper sit-up. Once it is locked, okay, we did it. So then we also have to lock our upper body. So what it means, you either have to put your arms on your chest, on your head, or just right here. So why in most cases you put your hands over your head is not really, actually, it's not very healthy sometimes, because you can hurt your neck and it can hurt your neck. So if you do this very carefully. Just make sure that you're not doing this. You don't make hair, not very nice view, but if you do this, just make sure that it is like this and that your arms, they are really, really, really wide. So like this, right? So as you see, I attempted to make it closer, right, and to close. That's not the right thing to do. I'm not saying that I'm an expert in this, I'm not a fitness coach, but at least I am trying to. So that's how you have to do. Next thing is there should be an arch, so we can't make it, so we can't make a space here. So once we start the sit-up and once we end the sit-up, so it should be straight back. There shouldn't be any arches here. And two more things is don't stop. So for example here we are starting, right? Don't make here a stop, but to make sure that our abs are always in sort of like contraction here, just make sure that they are always working. So go down and don't like pull yourself like this, but do it very slowly here, there, here, there. Like you see, my arms are working really bad, and as I said, I'm not an expert, but that's what my fitness coach taught me, and that's what I've learned from other fitness coaches whom I trust. That's how we have to do this. Some of them also advise to help with the arms, so when we do the sit-up, you can actually help with your arms. And during my 1000 sit-ups, I definitely did everything with my arms just to help me with the motion. But these are the main factors that you have to do to make sure that you're doing the proper sit-up, that you don't hurt yourself. I forgot one thing, and this one thing is breathing. So when you are doing a sit-up, so once you get to your knees, to your legs, you have to exhale, and once you're going back on your back, you have to inhale. So this is very important because breathing is everything, and without breathing definitely we won't be alive. Yeah, but we won't be able to do proper sit-ups, proper workouts. So that's one quick note that I forgot to mention in the video. I am ready for my 1K sit-ups challenge. I know it's insane, I know that it is dangerous and maybe not safe, so I'll be doing this at my very own pace. If I feel like it's really hard for me right now, it's really tough, I'm gonna pause and take time to rest and restore my abs. and hopefully that I'll finish it today. I'm not sure how much time it will take me, 1 hour, 2 hours a day. Anyway, I'll try to do this, and I want to compare how my body feels before and after, and make sure that probably no one will ever do this again. I don't know. But it's just some crazy challenge that I'm doing right now. I also am trying to achieve 10 meters plank. Right now I'm at 4:15, and I know that training my abs will help me stand on the plank for up to 10 minutes. So this is part of the path to 10-minute plank. I'm not sure if it'll do more good or harm to me eventually, so we'll see. Hopefully that I'll be like, I don't know, Arnold Schwarzenegger with like big like 6'8" pack here, but I'm not sure. So let's see how it goes, and I hope that I'll do this. Stay tuned. Okay, the question is, what type of workout am I supposed to choose here? Let's make it functional strength training. Let's go. Okay, so it all started on Wednesday, July 19th at 13:22. I'm all dressed up, the mat is on the floor, what is nearby, and the little tower to wipe my sweat, blood, and tears is there. And I'm ready to start. It all starts just fine. The first 100 sit-ups are going fine, and I took a quick break right after 50, but then almost immediately kept going, kept doing crunches to push it to the first 100. Around the 100 mark, I started feeling this burn, but I reminded myself that, like, okay, this is not just about the physical strength, but also mental strength. So there is no physical pain, just go for it. And I knew that the real test was yet to come. And as you see on my face, I already start questioning why. The person with a face like this, how many more sit-ups can they do? Oh boy, that was just the finish. I finished 200 sit-ups and I already couldn't stand up. By the time I hit 250, my core was on fire and my abs were shouting at me to please stop. But you can see I'm still trying to maintain the technique. Although I was in so much pain by the time I had 30, my abs just cried out for mercy, and I really started doubting that I can make it to 1000. After 300, I felt like a beaten animal. I just wanted to lay and to forget everything, and I couldn't realize and understand how I can make 700 more. So anyway, I just took some rest, and I kept doing this, but it was so painful. I was almost crying when I reached 350. Around 350, I found out that there is something very wrong at the bottom of my back near the coccyx. And that moment, I realized that it's not going to be just about abs, but about this very painful part of my body. Alright, around halfway through point, around 500, I started inventing new techniques. The first one is help yourself with the towel. So this is very helpful because you can help your head, which is heavy, to do the sit up. Second is just touch the knees with the towel. Again, very playful, very fun. The third one is, again, play with the towel, but put it behind your head, then put it above near your face. And I don't know how, but it somehow helped me manage this. But probably the most unproductive is put the towel right into your knees and pull yourself with the towel. I know it looks cringy and strange, but it really helped. Reaching towards 600 sit-ups mark. The problem is that it felt as if I was sitting on a bed of needles with each movement, because my coccyx was in so much pain that I really doubted I can make it any further, and was just a bit further than a half point. And if in the previous 500 sit-ups I made them in 50, 25 splits, so around 600 sit-ups mark, I started splitting my splits into 10, 15 sit-ups, and only some funny jokes from my husband kept me sane. And around 700, I started feeling that literally every muscle in my body was in pain. So that was really fun. I probably at that moment I started like really ignoring it. And remember the video about the right technique? Just forget it. I was just dropping my body. I moved my arms all around my body to help it do the sit-ups. I was just slowly doing one sit-up after another, not counting even like 15, but one. Oh, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do another 300. Like everything hurts. I just made 700 sit-ups. And I feel like my body hates me. Why am I doing this? Pushing through the 800 mark, where is the moment when I realized that I vividly remember this moment. I was really trying, but I couldn't feel my abs muscles. Like really, I couldn't. It might be probably quite pathetic, but I was still trying to push every sit-up through my abs. And to be honest, I couldn't feel if they were still engaged, if they were still there. Just like they left the dance floor and said goodbye. As I mentioned earlier, although it's hard to say, I wasn't pushing the limits. But I agreed with myself that if I feel really bad, I let myself relax. And I think I laid like this for 10 minutes. 900. Oh.
Nice. Good job.
Oh, I'm dead. I need to do 100 more.
How many?
100.
That's easy.
Want to repeat?
I can do 100.
Oh. Okay, the last 100 sit-ups and I'm done. Let's do this nice and fast. Beautiful. As I entered the 900, I really stopped feeling anything. I think that was the point where my neurons just stopped even bothering to save my muscles. I couldn't really consciously think of or perceiving the surroundings. I hardly believed that I'm doing this. I couldn't recognize the time. It was a huge stress for my body, and this being said, please don't do it. Please don't. I am a stupid person that I did it and I admit it, so please don't do it. But yeah, I managed to get to 1000 through blood, tears, and sweat. I am not proud of it, like with lots of other achievements that I've made, but this is the lesson learned that I wanted to bring here to your attention. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. You probably wonder what happened to me. Okay, I'm recording this video 2 days after this crazy, insane, stupid challenge. And I hopefully hope you saw why it was so stupid. But anyway, what happened? So the first is my sleep was affected tremendously. I couldn't sleep. I can't sleep. 2 nights in a row, I sleep for like 5 hours and I can barely call it sleep because I'm waking up, I'm always moving. And it's not like I feel lots of pain in my muscles, but just my body feels uncomfortable, and I'm always moving and waking up, and I'm super asleep, and I think it's my third, fourth cup of coffee, and it's just 11 a.m. because I feel really asleep. Second, don't want to go to the details, but you're gonna have some problems in the bathroom, something that you wouldn't want to have. So even if you do probably less sit-ups, anyway, your abs and your organs inside, they will be affected by it. So be aware of it. Third and fourth is that I can't really sneeze, I can't laugh, I can barely take a deep breath. And also I was running today 11 kilometers, and I felt the pain there in my core, and I think it affected my results of this run, because I felt like I can't normally like run. That was weird, but I hope that it will go through soon. The day after that, I was so freaking hungry. Really, I couldn't stop eating, and I even broke my 8-day no sugar streak, because I'm doing right now a 30-day with no refined, no processed sugar, just only natural sugar from like fruits or honey. So I removed all the food, and I was so hungry, and I couldn't control myself that I just went to Tesco and I bought so many shitty products, and I ate like Snickers, Twix, some pastries, like really hell. So this is something that I think that I could have control by, I was so hungry and really couldn't think clearly, so my brain was fogged. And I still don't have an 8-pack. I'm sorry. By the results of it, I'm gonna repeat my lesson again. Please don't do 1000 sit-ups. It's not good for your body. I thought that I could manage it. I barely did it, and I think that I definitely did not good. No good to my body. It hurts, and it was a huge stress. It's still a huge stress. So please be passionate about everything that you do, and love your body, and be aware and take care of your health. Okay guys, I know that this video wasn't super informative, but it was more something like, please don't do this rather than do this. So I hope that anyway it was at least inspiring and a little bit informative to you. If you liked it, please subscribe to my channel. That would mean a lot to me. I'm really trying hard to make it informative and helpful to you. I'll be posting lots of different videos about keto diet, about no refined sugar, about Blinkist challenge, about Peloton, lots of different challenges that I'm right now taking, and lots of also video book summaries, visual book summaries with some helpful information in them. So please like this video, share this with your friends who might also laugh at me while I'm doing 1000 sit-ups, and stay tuned to my future videos because they're gonna be huge and interesting. So hope to see you soon. Bye.